Hello everyone, welcome back. Here we are in the third video of this series where we try to get from 0 trophies to 9,000 or more. If at the point where we get to 9,000 there will be more arenas, but for now the last arena is at 9,000 trophies, so yeah, useless intro, check. Now we are in Arena 2. I will not waste your time as in the second video. I will just get to the game and let's see what we will be playing against. There are 4 new cards in this arena. We have Bomber, Valkyrie, Skeletons and Tombstone. Don't remember if I said it already. Alright, let's focus on the game. I will just fireball that. It's a positive elixir trade. He spent 4 plus 3 elixir on that archers and musketeers, and with 4 elixir we countered everything, so that's great. Now the opponent is pressuring with Giant Knight and all the good stuff, and we can utilize it to make a nice counter push. The most, I don't want to say broken, the card that makes the most difference in Arena 2 is actually the Valkyrie, if I had to guess. You know, skeletons are great, but they actually start to become used way in higher arenas. You will never see people playing skeletons at lower arenas because you don't really like skeletons on their own. Don't do much. They need actually other support cards or a deck built around them. You need like a quick cycle deck to actually utilize the skeletons, which, you know, at this point in time in this arena, there is no use for it. It's way better to use other cards. As I was saying, the Valkyrie is definitely a good option because it's a tanky unit, it has splash damage, it does a lot of damage. So if you actually like the Knight, if you're using the Knight in these lower arenas, definitely consider swapping it out for the Valkyrie. It's a great option in my opinion. It's a really similar card. It's 1 elixir more, but it gives you that splash damage, which makes a huge difference, and I'm pretty sure it deals more damage, and I don't quite remember if it has more health. It's pretty similar, maybe just a little more, I just don't quite remember. I'm playing aggressive here. Again, not something I would normally do, but just for the purpose of the video and not wanting to waste your time, I will just play aggressive here, just to make those, videos go smoother. Right here, you can see that the opponent used skeletons, and as I was saying before, they are good, definitely, at distracting, for example, troops like a mini P.E.K.K.A, a P.E.K.K.A, or stuff like that. Skeletons are great, but as you have seen, they just died. They distracted for a few seconds, but they ended up dying without doing that much. So that's the reason why I would not suggest using them if you are like in lower arenas. It's definitely a card that starts to find its place in some decks later on when you unlock actually more cards that fit with skeletons. Like, they don't work in giant decks, and as you can see, giant is for now our only win condition. For example, here I will just pick Bomber because it synergizes way better with giant compared to skeletons. We can even put it in the deck maybe. Not sure if I have a place for it, because for now all the cards we have in the deck are actually quite useful. Probably the best swap would be to remove the archers for the Bomber, if I had to guess, because as I was saying in the second video, they are similar cards, definitely have a different purpose. Yeah, let's just put it just to, spice up the deck a little bit. They are both ranged troops, so if I actually put the Bomber, for example, in place of the mini P.E.K.K.A, we would have archers, musketeer and Bomber, which are troops with not a lot of health that deal damage from, that have a range. Let's just say like that. And we would be lacking a troop like a mini P.E.K.K.A that actually deals good damage up close, let's just say. So that's the reason why I decided to remove the archers for the bomber. That's probably the best swap. Oh, unfortunate, the bomber got 2 shots there. So yeah, it's actually a great card. I love the bomber. For only 2 elixir, it gives you a troop that has splash damage and can actually give you a lot of positive elixir traits, so it's a great card. The opponent here is playing Tombstone, which is really annoying because a Tombstone on its own can defend really like almost anything. It's really a great card, let's just say. Here the opponent played his own goblins, which will destroy mine because his are at level 5. If I expected level 5 goblins, I wouldn't have played the way I just played, but yeah, probably the levels are starting to show a little bit, maybe, you know, like overall he has way higher is an exaggeration, but has higher level troops. Like almost every card he has is like 1 to 2 levels higher than mine. Because he wasted his Tombstone, I will go with Giant because it's his best counter against my Giant. With the Mini P.E.K.K.A, they are both good counters. And now that both his counters are out of hand, we can actually pressure right here. I have to say the Goblin Cage is also a good counter. He has a deck with actually all great counters against the Giant, so that's fun. We are taking his left tower anyways, and we can try going for the third one. And I'm pretty sure that the opponent gave up, which is great. This was a real player for sure. I'm pretty sure that we are slowly starting to play against more decent opponents and not against bots anymore. So that's something. Let's play maybe one more game just to wrap the video, and yep, that will be it. Now, we are against Hannah. Let's see what Hannah is playing. Alright, he is going for a Goblin Cage. And a Mini P.E.K.K.A. Let's see if we can defend everything with Musketeer. Oh, nice, that's a lot of arrow value, kinda. I actually wanted the arrows to kill the archers, but here is where levels show, as I was saying a lot of times already in this video. Normally, it's not something you even think about when playing at higher levels. You just know for sure that arrows will kill archers and you don't even think about it twice. But at lower arenas, the levels just make all the difference in the world. So we will have to deal with it. Alright, he goes for all the good stuff. Let's go for arrows just to, you know, clear up a little bit. Hopefully the Musketeer can deal with it. Nice. And let's go with Goblins to tank for the Musketeer just to keep it alive. And this way he has to spend some more elixir. And he wastes his Goblin Cage, which was kinda annoying, so I'm really happy that he wasted it here. And maybe now we can actually go with Giant and make something happen. Let's see. I will go for Giant from the back. The worst thing in his deck are the archers, because we can kill the Spear Goblins, we can kill the Knight, we can kill everything other than the archers. Like, we need to fireball them, which is not a good thing because archers are only 3 elixir and the fireball is 4, so it's not a great trade. But there are no other ways for us to kill them. So maybe here we are breaking through. Let's go into our lane just to pressure both sides. He won't be able to defend both of them, probably. And yeah, we are getting a nice 3 crown yet again. So yeah, I will also try to go undefeated as more as possible. I will definitely not reach Birad levels he reached 7,500 trophies, so that's something I will not do because he also was playing a maxed deck, which I'm not gonna do. I'm not going to spend on this account. It's going to be free to play. And yeah, this is it for the video. This is the deck we are ending on the third video. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any suggestions on this series so far, there have been 3 episodes out. Let me know what you think, if you watched all of them. And I will see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. So I hope to see you there. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care.